Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving into Greedland, a survival action roguelite that just came out. It's currently sitting at very positive on Steam, and after doing a few runs myself, I'm pretty impressed with the amount of content this game has. So first off, we can change our power armor. There's a few different suits here, and every single suit's got different starting stats, different active abilities, and different passives. On top of that, a few of them look really cool, so that is definitely a plus. And then you can change your starting weapon. You start with the assault rifle. You can get a shotgun, burst gun, rocket launcher, all the way down to a literal black hole generator. And then there's different pieces of equipment you can customize. You got different air support for different ultimate abilities. And then later on, you get your own mech that you can actually deck out too. So this game has a lot of things you can do. There's 4 different biomes. I just unlocked the desert, but I'm currently working on the jungle. I did the first 2 missions, so now I've got Skriva, and so we can see our objectives here. I need to destroy giant eggs. It is dusk, so the monsters are frenzied. On top of that, I can actually add challenges to make it a little bit harder, but then I get more currency I can take back to the base to level up faster with. So I'm going to go ahead and make the enemies do more damage. I'm going to take more damage, and our airdrops are going to drop 16% slower. So we'll just dive into a run here and see exactly how far we can get. All right, so jumping into a run here, there's going to be a lot to take in. First off, I am playing as the Fury character, so if I right-click, I can do Overload, which lets me go crazy and just kind of mow these guys down without worrying about my gun overheating. So this game doesn't have ammo. It's got an overheat meter, and the more I fire, this meter will fill up, and eventually I gotta wait for my gun to cool down. Let's get some experience, level up. Whenever the weapon overheats, send out a shockwave that deals 40% of the weapon's DPS as area damage. That could actually be really good. Fire rate goes up, or I can get a Vulcan, which is the turret that fires forward, and then the Backwatcher, which is essentially a turret that fires behind me. I'm going to do the overheat shock, which I think will be kind of nuts, so we don't have to worry about overheating our gun. All right, we leveled up one more time. Electric shuriken that links with electromagnetic force and fires in all directions, penetrating all targets. Plasma discs will orbit around you, cutting and destroying approaching targets. Growth also gives me more experience gain, so I can level up a little bit faster. I feel like I'm going to go for growth before we grab any pieces of equipment. My main goal is to find these eggs, so we're going to keep looking around here. It's probably going to be where this question mark is. On top of that, we can get some crystals, which we can take back home with us to buy guns and characters, all sorts of goodies. Something I do think is really cool about this game, though, is if you're struggling, the crystals you get, instead of taking them home, you can actually go to your ship and you can spend them on upgrades. So, of course, you have the risk of not having any currency at the main base, but you can just spend it if you're having a level that's really just kicking your ass. All right, 1 egg down. Get some more crystals. Okay. Ion Shield can absorb and block attacks received. I feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea considering we're going to be taking 30% extra damage here. But I kind of want the damage upgrade too. Let's get the damage upgrade right now. I'm going to have the same problem in this game that I have in Jotun Slayer, where I'm just going to be upping my stats and not getting new moves. Hopefully I can be better this time. We'll see. Because this game does get pretty hard. We've got 15 minutes to survive, and this guy right there with the tumors, he explodes. And he will probably kill me in 1 or 2 hits. The orbital cannon I just unlocked. It'll automatically lock onto a target and then fall from the sky, dealing area damage. I'm going to try that out. Well, you know what? If my fire rate goes up, that means my gun will overheat faster and will do even more explosions. That seems fun, but I'm going to go for the cannon first. Let's be smart. Don't blow up in my face. Okay, so that's the cannon. It's just blasting random enemies. Kind of reminds me of like Thor's Thunder. Attack frequency plus 50%. Let's do that. Once I bust this, we're going to go down and try to get this loot box. There's chests hidden around the map too. And if you grab those, you can get a lot of currency, some free level ups. It just depends. But I need to destroy 2 more of these eggs. All right, yeah, this is an airdrop. Give me a second. Go into overheat. Oh my god, there's so many enemies around me. I'm going to go ahead and level up my crit rate. Blast these guys. Ice ring. Pop this. Freeze everybody nearby so I got some time to breathe. Because I'm being very reckless right now. But that's okay. Being reckless brings in the dollars. That's the most important thing. Okay, got myself some over easies. Honestly, that's a good question. What is your favorite kind of eggs, guys? What kind of eggs do you think I like? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you when I finish this level. You can place your bets. Let's go ahead and increase the orbital cannon damage. That's what I think is going to help us the most right now. Let's move out. We got to get these eggs. So many freaking enemies here. I've got overload. Nice. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. You get a lot of money whenever you destroy those eggs. You get $1,000. So that is totally worth it. What is this? We got a drop? A bomb? Oh, wow. I've never seen that before. I just unlocked the airdrop, so I'm seeing a lot of things I've never interacted with before. So this will increase my weapon damage, but it will also make my gun overheat faster. That's tempting, but I'm going to go for critical hit rate. I feel like I'm going to get to a point if I go for that where I just can't fire at all. Health recovery. Crystallizer's more money. I can increase my vision or air cooling. When moving, weapon heat cooldown speed plus 100%. So if I'm moving around, my weapon will cool down twice as fast. Yeah, let's do that. Now I can actually go for attack speed. It's really giving me a lot of critical hit. Let's do fire rate. Let's do fire rate. And if I keep moving, I don't have to worry about the gun. And then we just explode. We're already getting some pretty sick synergy. And here is our last egg. Let's overload. Just blast right into it. Okay, cool. So now we just have to survive for 11 minutes. Okay, where's the airdrop? Over here? This is a magnet. So now we'll level up. I got 4 level ups out of that. Okay, I think I'm going to go for the orbital, but do I want more damage or more blasts? Let's do more blasts. AoE gets bigger. I just want to keep leveling this up. It's the coolest one. And then I can get another one. No, do thermal. Let's have my gun overheat faster, but even more damage. I've leveled up so many times. I think let's do some health regen. Okay. I'm already level 13. It's been 4 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. The explosion does that much damage to me? Okay. All right. Hold on. That was crazy. This could be a mistake. Okay. I cannot get hit again. Let's move. Don't go near the guys that explode. The ones with the bombs on their head. I'm healing slowly. I might want to go to the shop and see if I can get something to help out. One hit almost killed me. Ion Shield can absorb and block attacks received. I'm going to grab that. I'm grabbing that. So now I can take a free hit, which will help out quite a bit. Let's go to the store. Leave me alone, frogs. Oh my gosh. Cluster bomb. I was trying to go to the shop, but I think there was an enemy I walked into instead. Okay. Temporarily increase health recovery for 300 seconds. That's going to cost some of my crystals, but that is definitely worth it. I'm going to grab that. Now let's keep moving. Yeah, my health regen is really fast now. If I can get 1,000 crystals, I can get more weapon projectiles at the shop. Again, I don't know if it's worth spending 1,000 crystals that I could take home, but if we start to struggle, I think a boss is here. Let's get more orbitals. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Let's move. Overheat. Blast this guy as much as I can. Nice. Okay. You went down really fast. Okay, I'm not doing well. Equipment amount +2, except cutting field, prism, and ion shield. So then I'll have 2 more of the orbitals, and then every other equipment I get will have more projectiles too. So I'm going to grab that. And so the bosses in this game kind of work similar to Nimrods, where they give you a really good buff. A hypercore. It's fine, we're doing the thing. The enemy design in this game is very interesting. You go from frogs to bugs to whatever the hell this red thing is. Not quite sure what planet we're on. Although all the different biomes have different enemies, which is very cool. And the further you get into one biome, you see new things. So there is a lot of content here, man. When I first saw this game, I really didn't know what to think of it because I've been playing so many Survivor-style roguelites lately, from like Jotun Slayer, Deadly Days, Fungi Swarm, but I just was kind of impressed with the progression. That was what really pulled me in with this. Weapon damage to elites and bosses is nice, but we don't see bosses very often, and I kill them without much of an issue. I'm going to go for Thermal level 2. I guess there's more eggs on the map. Even if they don't fulfill my objective anymore, they give me money. That's going to be a magnet. I want to get that. Yeah, grab that. You can tell by the color. Weapon heat increase, skill cooldown, so I can overload more often. I think it's about time I get another piece of equipment. And now let's level up my growth. And so because I got that one buff, I got 3 turrets instead of 1 when I grabbed UAV. And so let's go ahead and grab Plasma Disc as well. So we're going to have a bunch of everything. Every single time I get a new piece of equipment, it's going to come very strong. I want this chest, but I can't get shot. Nice. Okay. I get 2 level ups out of that. Let's give myself another layer of shield. And I will grab Ice Cyclone, can freeze all targets within range. Electric Shuriken links with electromagnetic force and fires in all directions, penetrating all targets. Let's try to do the Ice Cyclone. And so I can get 1 more piece of gear. I'm going to pop this egg. Got to be almost dead. Come on. Nice. So we got a lot of money we're taking back. Still got 8 minutes to go. If I wanted to, I could go here. Oh, it won't let me purchase this because I already have it. Okay, got it. So I can re-roll the shop. I can increase the amount of UAV turrets I've got. I can have faster cooldown speed or increase the damage enemies take. Let's go ahead and give myself another turret. So now I have 4 balls. Get an airdrop. So overload, when you get it from an airdrop, is insane. You just go complete insano mode. Let's increase our Ice Cyclones. I'll probably say my biggest complaint with this game so far, and it's harsh to use the word complaint, it starts off very easy. The first level was a cakewalk, and it took me about 10 minutes. But it hasn't really ramped up to a point where I'm kind of biting my nails yet. You look at a game like Jotun Slayer, and it throws you straight to the wolves instantly. It's very tough. But I also realized that this game has so many different levels. There's 4 different biomes, and each biome has like 12 areas, right? So there's got to be a little bit of growth on how the game gets harder and harder. I'm going to go ahead, I think, and get my last piece of equipment, which is going to be this shuriken. So now we shoot out these blades. Okay, all right, not bad. There's a boss coming. This is the boss. It is this blue frog. Oh, hold on. I gotta be careful. I might get myself killed here. Let's get another layer of shield. We need to get out of here. I was smack talking how easy this game was, and now I'm getting completely surrounded. I think I'm gonna go for more crit rate. Let's do that. Let's go to this airdrop. It's 10 meters away. I almost have overload again. Magnetic field, that is not what I wanted, but that's okay. More shurikens. I'm thinking more growth. And then even more weapon damage and heat consumption. But I have to make sure I keep moving around, otherwise my gun will not cool down very fast. And let's level up overload. Okay, overload. Shoot my way out of here. Let's start going down. Yeah, dude, I can't even move forward. This is crazy. Why are there so many enemies? Ice Cyclone would be twice as big? No way. That's crazy. All right, let's do that. Oh my god. I don't see it really freezing that much, though. But I guess that's because most things are dying in like one hit. I think it would be a little bit better if it rotated. All right, let's do more orbital cannon damage. At this point, I don't even feel like I have to stress about level ups very much. I just have to walk around and kill things. Plus, with all the barriers, I'm good. It is crazy how easy this was in the beginning, and now I can't even see 2 steps in front of me. It's reminding me a lot of Grind Survivors, which is probably the most stressful Survivor-style roguelite I've ever played. Got a few level ups out of this chest. Let's do the recharge time on this spinning disc. So I've got a bunch of them now. And so they'll just rotate around and cut everyone around me. And let's do more fire rate. This is definitely one of the games that has much more of a frequency of level ups, though. I'm leveling up very fast. It doesn't feel like it's slowing down at all. But there's also not like different colors of experience. It's all green. It's definitely very fun, though. I think it just needs a faster content drop. Because I can only imagine how insane the later levels are going to get with like different enemy types, different mechanics, different missions. It's very simplistic at the beginning. I think we'll just go for critical damage. I leveled up a bunch. I'll increase the range of my UAV. And then let's increase evolve. What? Damocles sword, which will cause explosion with extensive damage. So one thing, I keep leveling up. Why am I leveling up so much? All right, cooldown on the shurikens. So there is combinations. If you get certain combinations of abilities, they will turn into like crazy things, very much Vampire Survivor style. So if I max out the UAV, I think it's going to combine into something crazy. So maybe I rush those level ups just to see what happens. That could be interesting. What is over here? This is gold. I think it's going to be another loot drop. Mercenaries remains. Critical rate plus 50%. Critical damage plus 100%. What? That's so busted. What? So now I'm going to one-shot everything. Why am I so strong? It's gold at the bottom at level 8, so I wonder if that's the max level for the equipment. If that's the case, you really do have to kind of focus down certain things if you want to combine them. So yeah, I would be trying to fiend for any UAV upgrade I could get. I mean, we'll just keep leveling up my bubble, I think. If I look over here, is there anything else I have combined? The plasma disc and the shuriken. But again, I'm assuming I have to max level both of those, and then I'll get something crazy out of it. Bomb. Everything must burn. No big deal. Kill the wildlife. I'm clicking so fast, I leveled up without reading. That's what I get for firing manually. I gotta say, though, this shield is very useful. I was worried I was gonna die, but I don't have to break a sweat anymore because I've got like 3 free hits. In this game, as far as survivor-style roguelites go, there are a lot of enemies, but it's a very slow pace. Like, even the projectile travel speed, when these guys shoot, I could just sit here and dodge. Like, I don't even have to worry. I'm thinking we go for more vision. So vision's cool. It's going to stretch out the screen a little bit so I can see further away. Let's level up my discs. So now I have how many discs? Way too many. Damage on UAV. It's level 5. I need to level it up 3 more times. If that's possible. If I can get lucky enough. I do not know. But what I want more than anything are these G coins, because I want to get the mechs, man. That is what is marketed all over this game, and it takes forever to actually get them. Just kind of disappointing. Yeah, we're not leveling up very fast anymore, which is kind of a relief. I was getting a little overwhelmed with all the choices. We can just relax and blow up aliens. What the hell is that? Okay, that's the boss. Bomb. All right, you gotta die soon. Okay, there goes one of my shields. All right, Godzilla is down. I don't know if I need any more power, but I'll take it. Weapon initial fire rate minus 100%, but 400% damage. So I fired twice as slow, but I would do so much more damage. There's no reason in me getting any more crit rate. My crit is maxed at this point. So we'll do Mortal Blow. So I'm doing 2,000 damage. What? All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's just keep trying to level up the UAV. I want to try to get it to 8. I know it's not going to happen. Okay, this fire rate sucks. I literally can't dig my way out of this anymore. Unless I get overload. And then we can fire a little bit faster. Kill everything here. Just try to get this experience. I mean, if I can find a magnet, we're in business. Penetration at this point will do nothing. Let's just level up overload. What airdrop? Oh, it's at the bottom. Ice ring. That will help. By grabbing that one upgrade, I've made the game hard again. Man, I really do want to upgrade the UAV, but I'm not getting it at all. That's okay, though. I think we're probably just going to end up winning this level. As long as I don't fumble this very hard. I've been known to fumble. I am a fumbler. They can't even breach my radius, though, because of all the moves I have. Like, they get close, but there's always a little circle around me. Okay, this. Yes. Let's go. Overload. Kill everything. All right, 10 seconds. We're fine. We have killed 8,000 enemies. That is insane. The amount of enemies that are on screen at one time here. Don't mind me, I'm just getting experience. One more level, come on. Let me see. I want to see if it does something. My Uber's here, but he can wait. Damn it, come on! Oh, wow, I can really just walk around and get the currency I haven't grabbed. No, there's not enough experience anymore, I don't think. Oh, that's a free level up. Evolution. Evolves into the Omega Flyer, which can attack the target continuously. How does it combine? I wonder if I need another level up. Probably. All right, not bad. So we got a ton of these tokens. And so one thing you can do is you can go to this mission menu, and this is going to be where you see a progression. So if you do any achievements, you can actually claim these. And so it's going to give me a ton of money. A lot of money. Oh my God. And so if I want to, in advancement, I have these quests, and by doing them, I rank up. But I can also just spend these tokens to rank up as well. And so you can actually just speed run the progression. But I think I want to try a new power armor. I've got the Valkyrie. Summon small nukes for targeted strikes. Get higher airdrop support priority. Each drop air support number +1. The Guardian deals area damage and restores health. Continuous repairing power armor with nanobots, so they have health regen. When receiving fatal damage, emit a shockwave dealing massive damage to enemies and restoring health. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's unlock the Guardian. Well, do I have any quests, first off, to play as a certain character? No, I don't. Okay. So then let's unlock the Guardian. Let's play as him. And if I level him up enough, I can get his passives, which cost a certain amount of crystals. I probably could do that, but is there a gun that I got? The burst gun. Fire explosive bullets, which can deal area damage. I got a laser gun. Shoot it with incredible precision, and the laser can refract between enemies, causing chain damage. That's so cool. I want that. Let's do that. Let's go for that. And then let's level up my character a little bit. I want to get his passives. I have to level him up one more time. That's fine. We get so much money in this game, I'm not even that worried about it. Okay. So, Loria. Help research team collect samples of specialized plants. What I could do is go ahead and go to the desert and try this area and see what's new here. So, enemy movement speed is increased by 16%. My movement speed is reduced by 16%. And then, of course, the airdrops come 16% slower. All right, let's see what the desert's all about. Change weapons to the laser gun. Let's roll. All right, so brand new biome, new enemies. Oh, this fires fast. Nice, okay, cool. Power impact. I want to try my special. We already got the orbital. I don't need to do that again, but I can make the projectile bounce. Interesting. And that's the slam. That will also heal me if I need it. It could just be my imagination, but this guy also seems a lot slower. I actually don't think it's my imagination. I think he is slower by design. And not just the modification as well, because they have different movement speeds, all the characters. Let's level up my impact. Make that a little bit stronger. So my goal is literally just to kill 1,000 monsters, which I don't think is going to be a problem. That's pretty easy to do, considering we had, what, 8,000 monsters last time? This is another bomb. I don't even really need it. I can do it just because. It's a power move. I'm flexing. The bounce isn't really what I expected because it just bounces somewhere randomly. I thought it was going to go between enemies. I think I want to increase the fire rate. Yeah. Let's get this gun going crazy. Go in, power impact. The guys with the blue behind them explode, so I need to watch out for that. But this dude's got tons more health. And plus, the fact that I leveled him up a bunch, we've already got a huge head start here. I really just picked him because I liked his color, but, you know. If it's orange, I go with it. Crystallizer. Equipment damage. More vision. Let's do the shurikens. And if I get that in the spinning disc, maybe I can combine those. Because I know they go together well. What I could try to do is get all sorts of different turrets. There's something called the Vulcan, which shoots forward too. It might combo pretty well with this weapon. There's the Vulcan. Okay. It'll continue to fire forward, attacking all targets in the front. So it's just a forward shooting turret. But the faster I can get this to fire, the crazier we can get it going. All right, I don't like these things. They're not too bad, though. Shoot the bombs, blow these guys up. I hate crabs. That's a lie. I actually love crabs. All the enemies here are more buggy than the first area for sure. Which is weird considering we went from a forest to a desert. Thunder shield? What the hell's that do? So I can tackle these guys? That was very risky, but it paid off. Yeah, I can just run through these guys. I don't have to worry. That's fun. Is there a warning when it's about to go off? It does a little explosion. Okay, cool. All right, that works. I think Seeker Dart will automatically track and penetrate the target. I've never grabbed this. I'm going to go for the Prism. So the Prism will circle around me, and if I shoot through it, I do extra damage. And so let's go ahead and look and see what these combine with. So the Vulcan combines with the Backwatcher, the Plasma Disc with a Shuriken, and the Prism with something I don't have. So I'd want to get the Backwatcher, and then the Spinning Disc as well. All right, boss fight. Not too bad. He looks like toothpaste. He really does look like toothpaste. Multi-shoot? What does that mean? Okay. It's like I shoot 2 projectiles. Free level up. Let's make my gun overheat less because that's really kind of biting me right now. Oh, that literally bit me. Cluster bomb. Wait, is that really how much damage he did to me? No way. Wait a second. What? No way is this guy this strong. How am I ever gonna die? Why are they not hurting me? What? Do they not hurt me unless I walk into them? Well, no, that did hurt me. I'm confused. Guys. Guys. They just randomly explode. But then I can do this and heal. This character is broken. This character is broken. Well, that's not bad, I guess. Grab the ice ring. Not exactly what I expected. That's so weird that damage only happens by contact to the enemy. Otherwise, they don't hurt you. When the weapon overheats, we saw that before, it does the explosion. Let's go ahead and get armor. And so if I get enough armor, I bet you I could run through these guys without getting hurt. I mean, I did level him up 4 times, so maybe that's why he's so broken. I've almost got my quest. Now I'm really wondering if this was the case in the first area. What about you? If I stand still, will you hurt me? Wait, you don't even damage me. Oh my god! Yeah, give it your best shot, bro. What do you think you can do? Let me get this cluster bomb. Good luck. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh wait, why can't I use my ability? Multi-shoot, there we go. Hypercore. Equipment amount, this is what we got last time, and it was absolutely busted, so we will definitely do that again. All right, so this is the run. This is where you just don't have to move. Become the ultimate turret. All right, I do like this game, but I don't know if I can defend this. I don't know if I can defend this. I'm going to test this out. I'm going to try a different character. Maybe I misread something. Maybe he's immune to damage when standing still. This mission is also considerably easier than the first area. Let's grab the bomb. Grab the bomb, I said. All right, mission complete. Nice. So yeah, guys, how are you guys doing? How's everything going? What games are you guys looking forward to this year? What was your favorite game release of 2025? Expedition 33? Hollow Knight Silksong? Borderlands 4? Perhaps it was Greedland? Who knows? All right, I gotta stop getting hit because it slows down time and it makes the level go by slower. That's not something I want. Let's increase my pickup range so now I can get all this experience faster. What do I want to level up? Let's level up. I've got the UAV, but that only works with the orbital. Does the ion shield work with the prism, maybe? No, I don't know what either of these work with. I might not have them. I would like to do a combo, but I don't think I'm going to get enough experience in an area this easy. Let's go for more bounces. Flight speed and flight radius. Okay, the extra bounces, that's kind of insane. Especially with all these projectiles, too. I wonder if there's a cap on the amount of times you can level up your gun. It's currently level 6. I wouldn't think so. So I got the back watcher, and because I have extra projectiles there too, I've got 3 turrets on my back. And so they're just gonna fire whenever I fire. And so we've got bullets going everywhere. We should probably go ahead and heal. Perfect. Clean bill of health. No, I know I've said this before in a few of my videos, and I put a post out on YouTube today. There's been a huge shortage in new games that I've really wanted to cover, which has been super disappointing for me. But starting on the 18th, there's so many indie games, so many roguelites coming out that I am very excited for. We're going to get going back to 2 videos a day here. But right now, I'm just hunting. I'm hunting for good stuff to show off. I think Borderlands and Silksong coming out kind of pushed back a lot of games, and so people didn't want to release too many titles. Oh, there's more enemies now, but I don't think it's going to make a difference, is it? I think we'll still be fine here. Bro, I mean, I did my objective, right? So why kill anything? There's no need to. I should have gotten armor. Shield layers, fire rate. Let's do fire rate. They're not going to shoot unless I shoot, though. Oh my god! The radius on that is crazy! I didn't realize that was so good. Let's reduce the cooldown. Let's see if I can level that up more. I just want to slam the entire time. That could be insane. Ice ring. More Vulcans. Everyone's shooting. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, alien crabs? I'm unstoppable. All right, I'm just gonna do overheat stock. At this point, there's no point. At this point, there's no point. I can't die. There's nothing I could do to even kill myself. They're too weak. Even if they could hit me, I've got a shield. They just walk up to me and then walk in circles. Well, I'm glad I'm doing my challenges. That's nice. We're really getting somewhere. Let's grab this. Overload. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I really do wonder what late game looks like in this game, though. And the mech. I still haven't seen the mech. I want to see the mech. And see if they could possibly be as busted as everything else. All right, come on, ship. I'm ready. Who are these guys? They show up for 2 seconds just as this ends. All right, it took you long enough, man. I was getting beaten up out here. All right, return to base. Oh my god. Well, I can go ahead and buy off the commander. Get some progression here. Last one. And now I have ranked up to normal 9. Next one's normal 10. Damn, it takes so long to get to elite. I assume normal 10 is the last one, and then we have elite right after. Well, hold on. I might have gotten enough currency from these achievements. All right, let's see. Let's see. I need the mech, man. All right, normal 10. We're leveling up so fast. Yes, I need to level up one more time, and then I unlock mechs. I don't think I have enough points, though. No, I can't pay off the commander enough. Unfortunate. But there's one thing I just have to try out real fast. I have to see this. Let's equip the Fury again. We're going to go back to this level. Or it doesn't matter. We can do this difficulty, too. And I'm going to start it. Do these guys really not hurt me if I don't move? Why? Why is this a thing? What happened? Why did they just touch me and then eventually explode? I guess that's a mechanic. I'm not sure. Maybe to give you time to think about what you want to do. But if that's the case, why did they hurt you when you walk into them? So interesting. So interesting. I'm not sure about that one, guys. I am not sure about that one. But everyone, this has been Greedland. It just dropped out of early access to very positive reviews. It has a lot of good things, okay? I'm not going to say this game is perfect. I have equally complimented this game as complained, but the progression system is so cool. I love all the different things you can get. I love all the different weapons, the way you can upgrade every single weapon, all the equipment that you get, and if they really can combine. Also, oh my god, look at this weapon. What weapon is that? That was crazy. The missile launcher. Yeah, there's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot to do. I feel like you can have some really good, stupid fun. It is $9. So if $9 is worth all of this to you, I think you'll enjoy this game. Otherwise, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button. Give me a comment down below if you want more Greedland, or if there's any other games you think would be fun, let me know as well. And if you've watched me this far and have not hit that sub button, consider pounding down on that because that is the #1 way to support the channel. Otherwise, that is all I got for you guys, and I will see y'all next time.